Okay guys, failed to protect your homies. And I'm not trying to put this on Oblock and stuff like that, but a lot of these guys died with their homies, and their homies were standing right there. And I don't think that's supposed to happen. And the reason why I'm using that, I'll speak on it later. But Oblock Whitey was allegedly killed while his homies are right there. Some say it might have been get back for something happened earlier or later, but Whitey ended up losing his life, and Von was there. Allegedly Von was there, but Von actually said he was there. He saw his friend get killed. You know what I'm saying? He saw everything. But I think Von wanted to do, he was actually going to get revenge for Whitey death. That's what he wanted, and he actually went crazy after that. Some people say T-Roy, but Whitey, I think, really opened his eyes like, hey, these dudes playing dirty. You know what I'm saying? Then they did that to OD, Platoon, then they did that to Whitey, and then allegedly they come back and they get his boy T-Roy. Oh, Von went crazy. He said, now it's time to stop playing with people. And Von started handling business. That's when his numbers went up, allegedly. And you gotta understand, they took it out on STL also. They took it out on them, and a lot of them guys are gone. If it come back that Von them had something to do with Get Right and Poppy and stuff like that, yes, they really went crazy. You know what I'm saying? To get back. Until we find out what happened to Can't Get Right, Poppy, Jerk, and all them, hey, we can't say too much or whatever. Allegedly. And Side and Motor also. A lot of people saying Geno's, a lot of people saying this person, this and that. Who knows what happened? But let's get to the next story. JMoney, Oblock getting drilled. Oblock members right there. Like I said, they see their mans getting gunned down. They was in the car, and you know what I'm saying, the right member would have been in there. He would have got out and sparked back. I didn't see members spark back for their homies, and I don't know if they had a gun or not. Some people say they did, some people say they didn't. They didn't. I don't think JMoney them know they got ops and they riding around here without no guns. That's crazy. JMoney may have had one on him. I don't know. Somebody might have took it off him or anything. I don't know. But other than that, JMoney, I just know his witnesses and evidence and stuff coming out that people saw this. And allegedly he was helping a girl that was connected to Cray Cray, and Cray, who allegedly told Lil B and K.I. guess they was on that drill, and they did what they did at JMoney. I don't know if they, Prince Dre and E-Dog, we don't know what they saw. These guys see this stuff and see stuff all the time. And I guess it happened so fast they couldn't do nothing, but still, I would have waited till they got away, because they were still at the scene. I would have waited till they got away, or close to they got away, wherever they going, then start blowing in them. That way I can observe if anybody gonna come out to cut on me. Like, Lil B could have actually lost his life today. Y'all don't know that. Because if E-Dog them would have hit it on them, they could have probably just got out and sprayed. Big A, Oblock getting drilled. Now, Big A had a lot of members with him. I mean, like family. I mean, you've seen the video released of all the guys coming back after they went woke Big A up. And they could have actually, they shot back and shot the guys, but the guys shouldn't have made it. Period. I don't know what went down and how that went down, but I guess they were kind of shocked that Big A went in there and they ended up getting, both of them ended up getting drilled, and they see the two guys running out. There was no way Oblock should have missed that target. Them two guys should have been, not to say it like that, but they should have been deceived. If they sent Big A on a mission to go do that, and them guys was able to do what they do and stand over him and gun him down again, then go out the store and they live and they out. I mean, nothing happened to them. They only got shot, but they took themselves to the hospital and they beat the case. They walking around here now today, doing their thing or whatever. But yeah, it's crazy, man, how things went down. Now, let's step into the HK getting drilled situation. Now, HK is also similar. The guys see their guy get shot. I don't know if the guy waited to when he shot them and HK got away or whatever, because HK was able to move, and then I guess McAdoo tried to get him upstairs. That's why a lot of people thought McAdoo had did it, because there was a lot of rumor got out that McAdoo had did that. They saw them run away from the scene, but the shit just went bad. But still, members should have said, oh, they did that, we're gonna shoot that whole house up. But I guess they probably didn't do what they did because they know they was in the wrong in the first place. When you're in the wrong and something like that, you want to pretty much get away. Now, if it was like a situation like the JMoney, E-Dog them situation, they could have killed that dude. Like, that's what a little Tim did. But they was there, and McAdoo and Lil D You know what I'm saying? The guy was able to leave that same. I heard he left out the same time he did that. I don't know if he thought people were gonna come back for him or whatever, but he left and he was able to leave or whatever. But here's a guy right here. You know, Dante Jackson. He's still out there doing his thing now. These guys not even thinking about what we thinking about on the internet and all that. Like him and the guy that killed Big A. Them guys living their life, doing their thing. They not even thinking about it. Don't care what's been said. So that's why you gotta watch what you do and how you do things, man. And these guys losing their life, trying to be tough, trying to take stuff from people. But still, Oblock was right there and nothing happened. No disrespect to Oblock, cause I know what they do. Okay, Aroy situation. Aroy, I feel like they were letting them guys fight it out like mans and everything was cool and stuff, but I seen a lot of Oblock members that could have said, oh, it was enough now. When he was laying on top of whoever the member is, I ain't gonna say his name, but they should have broke it up then. They let that situation get out of hand, and it kind of made headlines, pretty big headlines. A lady got beat up for recording that and releasing it to the internet. And that's what a lot of people were mad about also. They went and took it out on her instead of taking it out on the people that's doing the stuff. And they tried to make the woman that was recording, she didn't know what she was doing. She just thought she caught something, but she didn't know she was gonna catch a murder. And she caught it, but she released it. She actually could have sold that video and got some money if she would have played it smart and didn't tell nobody. But hey, she released that. She should have released it to TMZ and all that. She would have got paid. She didn't know what she was doing. But anyway, yeah, Aroy lost his life in Oblock, as other members also saw him lose, even his family members. OD Perry and Shariah Liggins in platoon. I ain't gonna say too much about them. I can't put that on Oblock because a lot of them guys were young and they weren't really trying to be with that right then and there, you know. But Platoon and all them was OD and all them. Shariah was a good kid or whatever, but they couldn't do nothing about that because that was from a distance. That shot, I heard they shot him from a distance. Oblock members saw that. OD people saw they had to get away. They saw the members coming deep to kill OD. There's a lot of guns went passed around to them at the time, but they had them big stuff that they got now to go to war with people when they coming deep like that. And then you got Platoon died, crucial. A lot of the members saw that happening. J Hood even spoke on it. They saw it, but they didn't know what to do. Everybody had to get the fuck up out the way because they didn't know who was gonna get gunned down. And they got Platoon. But when they come over there deep like that means Oblock them did something to say people over there. They tired of the shit. So they get deep and they head over there. But I'm not gonna put that on Oblock and them, you know, because they was off guard and a lot of guys wasn't ready at the time then. But the other murders, guys were prepared.
Purchase this beat today.